Good morning. Good morning on this Thrive Thursday. Hey, I'm so glad you're joining in, whether it's this morning, this afternoon, whatever time you tune into this broadcast. We want to say good morning, good afternoon. We love you. Listen, today on Thrive Thursday, thy will be done, not mine. Thy will be done. We're going to be looking at Proverbs 19 and 21. Go ahead and look it up. Drop somebody's name in the comments if you would like and share. And I'm going to let you view this so quick, and I'll be right back. Good morning, good morning, good morning to you. We're all in our places with sunshiny faces. Good morning, good morning, good morning to you. Listen, we used to sing that with the kids at school. Good morning to you, you, and you. Hey, I'm in my place right now with a sunshiny face, but is it always that way? Hey, sometimes things aren't going the way we think they should go. Things aren't going the way we feel they should go. Sometimes things seem disrupted, corrupted, interrupted. But I want to tell you this morning that it's all right because, hey, thy will be done, not mine. Thy will be done, not mine. Sometimes we have to endure some things and we have to hold on because, hey, what I want to tell you is that's not the end all be all. Thy will be done, not mine. Whatever God has for you is for you. I want you to know on this Thrive Thursday, when you should be glowing and growing, that you can thrive because if you focus on what He has called you to do, if you focus on what He has pushed you to, thy will be done, not mine. Many times we get caught up in trying to do our own thing. Well, who else thing will we do, Pastor Dr. Harris? What are you saying? Listen, what I'm saying is this. We do have a mind of our own. We have options, we have choices, and he gives us free choice. But with that, if we connect it, we say, thy will be done. We say it, we pray. If we pray the Our Father's prayer daily, Our Father, thy will be done, thy kingdom come, thy will be done. Then, hey, if we're not ready for his will, we ought to stop praying that thing. Thy will be done, not mine. Whatever you have that I need to do, it's your will, God. I'm willing. That means submission and being submissive. Many of us don't know about being submissive. When we submit to something, that means we reverence it. We bow down. You know, we don't become lower than any person, but we are already lower than God. Okay, when we become submissive, we can talk about relationships and relational situations. Talk about marriages. You have to be submissive in your marriage. Okay? Yes, you see me out in the forefront here. You see me doing the podcast. You see me preaching and teaching, and you hear me all the time, and you rarely hear from my husband. But I am submissive in my marriage. Okay? God has placed me in this position for his work, but I am submissive in my marriage. And that's a part of his will being done. Does my husband treat me like a slave? Certainly not. But I am submissive in my marriage, meaning I respect my marriage, meaning I respect the man that God allowed to find me. So sometimes when we can't be submissive, that means we have no respect. And if we're not submissive to him, who is able to keep us from falling, we have no respect. Thy will be done, not mine. When we're submissive, we follow the plans that he has for us. When we're submissive, we realize that he's leading us and guiding us in the right direction. Sometimes we have to take some detours that seem wrong, but I promise you it's in the right direction. Let me give you Proverbs 19 and 21. I took off with that. Proverbs 19 and 21 says this. I'm going to read the King James Version first. It says, there are many devices in a man's heart. Nevertheless, the counsel of the Lord that shall stand. There are many devices in a man's heart. Nevertheless, the counsel of the Lord that shall stand. Now, let me read the Message version for you. We humans keep brainstorming options. We keep coming up with stuff. Y'all know options and plans, but God's purpose prevails. You see that? Thy will be done. That means his purpose for us, why we were created in the first place. Wow, thy will be done, not mine. You have a purpose, a plan, God, for me, and I want your purpose to prevail. Guess what? Whether I want his plans to go forward, whether I want his will to be done, it's going to be done anyway, so I might as well submit. Hey, God's purpose prevails. The reason he created you, it comes forth. It's on the top. Listen, that first one said, there are many devices in a man's heart. Oh my goodness. Devices. There are many plans in a man's heart. There are many procedures and ways that man wants to do it. There are times they want to set things up this way and that way. Hey, they want to put some laws out there that you don't really agree with. They want to make sure that there's being strategic. That definition says stratagems. Sometimes it says tricks. There are many tricks in a man's heart, but God's way, God's purpose will prevail. His will be done. He will come out on the top. And if you stick with him, you know what that means? You're going to come out on the top as well. So all the tricks and the strategies, anything that's devised to bring us down, to take us out, hey, it's not going to work because thy will be done, not mine. But when I try to do it myself, I find myself in a mess. When I try to take it over, hey, I want to react and respond. Listen, people are something. You understand? You're going to be around some people, some situations. You may be in your car. Listen, A&E has these different shows: road wars, neighborhood wars, parking wars. What's the other one? Customer wars, where everybody is getting on everybody's nerves. Everybody is fighting this situation or that situation. But let me tell you, because they're trying to do it their way. Thy will be done, not mine. You want to operate and run this, that, and the other. It's not your place. Thy will be done, God, not mine. I may have to walk off the job today. Thy will be done, God, not mine. And if I walk off, it's because it better be because they told me to walk off. Thy will be done, God. I can remember getting ready to walk off my job, and God put an angel in place. This was, my gosh, almost 30 years ago. Well, 4 years ago, I retired from that same job after almost 31 years. But what if I had walked off? What if I had gone with my will? And God put an angel in place, Betty Bess? Hey, I don't forget. God put an angel to stop me with my purse on my way out the door because I wanted it my way. You see, sometimes he has to intercede. You better ask him to. But hey, thy will be done, not mine. I'm going to have to come back to this. So when those things are going on in your head, but you want to do it your way, nobody can tell you what to do. Nobody can say this, that, or the other. You better try to stop and think. Okay, because respect has to come forth. Thy will be done, not mine. I want y'all to think about that one. We're going to come back to that. Right now, I'm going to say some good mornings, okay? Thy will be done, not mine. I'm coming back to that. Monday Matters, we'll be back with that, okay? But let me say some good mornings. Good morning, Jolene J., my beautiful daughter. Good morning. That's my seed. Good morning, Brother Albert, my brother. Good morning to you, my big brother, big little brother. Love you so much. Thank you for tuning in this morning. Good morning, my Pastor Connie, all the way in Missouri. God bless you. I love you. I appreciate you. You up a little early this morning, ma'am, but that's okay. Good morning, my cousin Pat. Good morning to you, darling. Good morning, family. God bless you. God bless you. Good morning, Gail Spencer from the neighborhood growing up. Good morning to you and the Spencer family. Hello to everybody. Good morning, Sister Lavita. Good to see you this morning. I love you. God bless you and Mother Thorpe. And we send our love. Good morning, Jackie White, my BFF. That's my real BFF. Almost 50 years. We might have surpassed 50, Jack. But good morning to each one of you. Good morning, Sister Shirley. Love you. Good morning to Elder James and Natasha and the family. We love you all. We appreciate you joining in this morning. Well, hey guys, that's my time. My 9 for 9. Listen, his will be done. You got to say it out of your mouth. When you think you want to make the decision, just look up. Just close your eyes and meditate on him and say, thy will be done, not mine. Because I'm telling you, had I done my will almost, 35 years ago now, I wouldn't be retired. I wouldn't be having this time. Listen, it's a good thing to let him take over, okay? So I'm going to let him take over. I'm going to let him lead you, and I'm going to start my day. Listen, I was at a conference this week, and you know, when we travel, we eat more. So guess what? It's a good day for my peach detox. Yogi Peach Detox. This is good too, and it's good for you. Listen, I love you. God bless you. I'm going to start my day with my cup of positivity. Hey, I'll see you next time.